So, I just obviously finished watching the season finale of Marvel What If, and it's safe to say that I am shocked. Now, I'm shocked because this episode was absolutely amazing. It's my favorite episode by far. Last week's episode was my favorite, but now I've watched this one. This is by far my favorite. Um, I'm a bit ill, by the way, so if this video isn't top notch, then yeah, I'm sorry. But yes, so yeah, I am ill, so this video might not be that good. But yeah, here we go. So obviously, this episode was amazing. Obviously, so many obviously, if you have the post-credit scene of the What If finale, but this video today is going to be about my review overall of What If, and then I'm going to go into talking about the season finale. So if you don't want spoilers for Marvel What If, then please don't watch this video. Obviously, you should know not to if you haven't watched it yet. But yeah, so if you do enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So, I thought What If is amazing. Out of 10, I'll probably rate it 11, maybe even more, because I know that's not possible, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean by that rating. This show was absolutely amazing. Now, there was some episodes where I thought every episode in this show was amazing, but some of them compared to others, like episode 8 last week, episode 9, compared to episode 3, where the Avengers want a thing. I think these episodes were a lot better, and even the Thor episode that we got a couple weeks ago, even last week's episode compared to that, I thought the Thor one was good. I thought it was mainly comedic though, and also obviously I thought they only did it to set him up for the finale, obviously as we saw in the finale, but we'll talk about that later. But no, I thought the first episode of What If, I thought was an amazing opening to the show, obviously showing us Captain Carter, and obviously giving us hints for what we can expect in the future of the show, obviously in the finale. Episode 2, obviously T'Challa, I thought that was an amazing episode. Obviously that was probably in my top 4 favourite episodes, because I think that's an amazing episode too. So yeah, from episode 2 onwards, I thought the episodes were amazing. Doctor Strange, if he lost his heart instead of his hands, I thought that was a really good episode. Obviously, he is overpowered, but obviously, like I said, we'll talk about that because that's in the finale. But yeah, obviously, Doctor Strange got his amazing powers from that episode, and I thought it was amazing. Thor episode, obviously, like I just said just a minute ago, I thought it was a funny episode. Obviously, talking about but like I said, I think they only did that obviously just to set him up. They didn't really have anything for that episode. I thought the writing in this show was a bit off at some times, especially in the episode 8 when Ultron literally just killed Thanos, like split him in half instantly as soon as he came through. I thought that was a bit stupid, but obviously, because it would have been cool to see Ultron vs Thanos in a proper fight, but obviously they couldn't fit it in. But it would have been a lot better if they actually had a backstory behind it. Obviously, then Ultron got the stones, and the rest is history from onto the finale. Yeah, I thought it was a really good episode. Obviously, Gamora didn't really have a backstory, so if we do, well, she does, but we didn't really get to see much of it. So if we do see a season 2 of this show, which I'll go into a bit later, which we probably will, but obviously, like I just said, we'll go into that later. Then I would love to see her, and obviously Natasha, as we saw in the post-credit scene as well. Well, no, the ending, not the post-credit scene, sorry. The ending of the show. So, yeah, I think overall this show was absolutely amazing. I thought they executed the show amazingly. I thought every episode is amazing and individually in every way that they could. And yeah, obviously the What If Zombies episode, I think that was a bit overrated. It was overhyped, but nonetheless, I thought it was still an amazing episode. And it did get boring at some points, but as it went on, I thought that episode was amazing in the end. And it was very funny at some points as well. So now that I've done my overall season 1 review of the show, like I said, amazing show. Obviously, 12, maybe even more out of 10, because that's just how good of a show it is, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. I think the Marvel Studios have done an amazing job with this show, and I can't wait for a season 2 of this show. So yeah, obviously, maybe they could have done some episodes a bit better, but overall, I think this show is amazing, and I don't think it deserves much hate. Um, so now that I've got the season one, well, the whole season one review over, um, I will be going into the season finale now. So, I thought the season finale was amazing, but if you do want to see also a post about this, or you want to go see more Marvel content from us, go follow our Marvel Central Instagram page. I'll put it in the description below. But yeah, I'll have a full review on it, but I'm just going to talk about it in this video anyway. I thought the season finale absolutely amazing. I thought obviously them all coming together, Guardians of the Multiverse. Obviously, I thought that was amazing. Obviously compared to Guardians of the Galaxy reference, but maybe that name could have something. Maybe in the future of the MCU, maybe Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, maybe season 2 of What If. We don't know, but it looks likely that we might see them again in season 2 if there is one, which there highly likely is, or the Multiverse of Madness, or Quantum Mania, which could be the highest thing that we will see them in. But no, I thought this finale, obviously with Ultron as well, I thought obviously from the episode with Zola, well, obviously the last episode last week when Natasha and Clint got Zola from the into the Arrow and the Ultron bottom. I think that we were expecting that to be in the finale and to have play a big role. Obviously, it got shot into Ultron's head, and obviously Zola took over his body, killed Ultron, and then obviously took over body. And from there, we probably knew what was going to happen, and Zola was going to try and take over Ultron's body and use it for his own, which he did, and it did help the Guardians of the Multiverse in a good way in the end. And yeah, the season finale, like I said about the show, is definitely a 12 out of 10 by far, even more than that. Definitely my favourite episode of the whole season and of the whole show. And yeah, obviously with Ultron in it, obviously I loved seeing Gamora in it as well. I hope we do see her in season 2. But now let's talk about the ending scene. Now, the ending scene that we saw was with Natasha, obviously. The Watcher took her into the universe, or a time where she wasn't alive, where she was killed. So obviously he went back in with her, took her in, and she obviously helped out and took Loki. Well, not killed Loki, but she helped them take down Loki. Nick Fury came in. Obviously he realised that she wasn't the main one, so maybe now people are going to start to realise that the multiverse is a thing and that the Watcher could be a thing, or like people from different multiverses are coming into one, which we're going to see in No Way Home and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought the ending scene was hinting at a season 2, and then we got an even bigger hint at a season 2 in the post-credit scene, where obviously Natasha and Captain Carter go into obviously what we saw in the Winter Soldier. I think that is the Winter Soldier. Obviously, when Steve and Natasha go in there to the Hydra base, but this time it's Captain Carter and Natasha, and they obviously find the Hydra Stomper. And now, obviously, the Hydra Stomper was what we saw in the first episode, and it obviously had Steve Rogers in it. And there was a big hint at the end when Natasha said, "There's someone waiting inside it for you." Now, I think this is going to be another big hint at a season 2, 2 massive hints at a season 2, and I think a season 2 is going to be massive for the show, because obviously it means that we're going to see more of Gamora, more of that than Natasha, and I think that a season 2 is going to be more structured. It won't be based on, not structured, but you know what I mean. It will be based on like a story. It won't be based on each character, I think. Because now that this is over, obviously this season was about building the characters up into the finale, where we then saw them take down Ultron. I do think that season 2 will be more storyline based, and we're gonna see two sides. We're gonna see Captain Carter and Natasha and that kind of story. Maybe we're gonna see the Black Widow one, and we're also gonna see Guardians of the Multiverse again, hopefully, because I would love to see them more. So yeah, tell us what you guys thought of the of season 1 and what you thought of the season finale overall. I thought that, obviously, like I said in this video, I thought they were both amazing. Season finale amazing, the show absolutely amazing. And yeah, so if you guys are having a good day, Tell us what you thought down below, and hope you're having a good day, and goodbye.